Hello and welcome back to Fangirl Sunday. My name is Marie.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we will react to your unpopular K-pop opinions.
You've sent in a few of them and we haven't read them yet, but we will read them out loud and react and comment on it.
Yeah, and we will see if they are like really unpopular.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. You don't have to know everything about a group to deserve to be called a fan. I completely agree.
We actually talked about this today.
Yeah.
I think being a fan should be fun,
Yeah.
and if you have the feeling to keep up with them all the time that it's stressful, I wouldn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It should be fun, and as long as you like support them and enjoy their music, you're a fan.
Yeah.
There are no criteria that you have to like.
You don't have to
fulfill.
collect things, you don't have to watch every single content, you don't have to be up to date all the time. Just be there for the music and just support them, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. The way how a new group always debuts the moment someone gets into a scandal. This happens mostly to new girl groups, and it's frustrating because you know the company is trying their best to divert the attention from the scandal. And at the end, the new group suffers sometimes from it because they will always be associated with that scandal. For example, aespa debuting right after Red Velvet Irene had her scandal with the stylist.
I didn't even know about that scandal. Like, that aespa debuted right after that.
Me neither.
So,
BTS didn't pave the way, they just helped. I don't agree with that.
me neither, I think they did.
Like, they did a huge part of it. Of course, it wasn't only them, but they did like 90% of like
Yeah.
the paving of the way. You can't be only stan of one idol or group. I mean, of course you can.
You can.
But I don't get how people do it.
Yeah, me neither.
But you can if you want to. BTS is overrated, and honestly, there are many groups more talented. I feel like
That's your opinion?
I feel like no K-pop group is truly like overrated because they all work incredibly hard, and of course you have like your preferences, but they wouldn't be where they are today if they were like overrated or not talented enough. Sneakers by ITZY is a great song. Okay, I have to disagree.
Me too.
Okay, that one, like maybe you have an opinion, I don't really, but honestly, the dance position is kind of unnecessary since all of them are supposed to be good dancers anyways.
I disagree. Like, there are so many like dance breaks in between, or sometimes for shows, or if it's like survival shows or award shows, you have like those dance breaks, and sometimes it's like those duos or the main dancer and the lead dancer are doing something, and I think that's a good way of showing off that position actually.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's useless at all.
And also, like, not everyone in a group can be like incredible at like all things like 100%. So I feel like it's good that they have different like positions, and some people may be better at like singing and other be like better at dancing, and they can help each other, and I feel like that balances a group out. I don't know.
Yeah.
The boys is being overlooked and discredited all the time.
Yes.
Yes. The way people complained about young idols debuting but then hyped them up and consumed their content is a little concerning, because now more and more young idols are debuting. And you have trainees who are barely above 18 saying they are too old now, when every idol that debuted young and is now much older talks about it. They were heavily affected by it in a bad way.
I agree with that. There's just like one example right now, like today's episode of Boys Planet. One of my number one pick, someone got eliminated, and he's always said that this is his last chance because he's too old to re-debut, and he's 22. He
Like,
will enlist in the military now, probably.
that's crazy.
And like, he's like, oh yeah, I can improve with training, but I cannot do anything about the age. And just like having that mindset with like all of these young idols debuting it's just like so sad. And also there are so many people, for example, Taemin, who have talked about how harmful it is that they have debuted at such a young age.
Yeah. Actually, the next one is kind of also about this topic. Idols debuting young isn't necessarily the problem, them getting sexual songs is. I don't agree. Like, of course, like, the sexual, like...
That's not okay at all.
Not at all, but I also don't think it's good that they are debuting so young, because even if they get, like, age-appropriate songs, they are still working. And they shouldn't be working at 14, 13, 12. I don't know, they shouldn't be, like, training 50 hours a week.
If I just think back of how I have been around that age, like mentally, that would have done a lot to me.
Yeah.
Working in the industry. So it's more of like protecting them, like themselves, to not debut as young. But with like the whole pressure of all these companies being like, oh yeah, you can only audition until like 2004 or something. It's just like, it's crazy. And they think like, I don't know, you're too old, like our age. We would be too old to debut. I mean, not that. But you know.
Yeah. Dating bans are stupid, and fans shouldn't be mad when their favorites dates. When their favorites date. I completely agree with that. Like, it just feeds into the whole delusional thing. It's just crazy. And I feel
they're
like
just people. Like, why should they not be allowed to date?
Yeah. And if they are, like, open about it from the beginning, like, it's just way easier. They should be able to do that. Streaming is overrated. Even though it helps the group win in music shows and shows the dedication of the fans, I also think it kind of fakes how popular the song actually is. I would prefer to see how many people naturally choose to listen to the group's music instead of streaming and kind of forcing themselves to like it. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
We've always said that we don't like to stream.
No.
Like, if we stream, it's like because we want to. Like,
yes, exactly.
Me listening to Salty like 5 times a day.
It's because you want to, but I'm not sitting down like, okay, today I'm listening to this song for 4 hours straight, even if I don't want to. I would never do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just happens naturally that I want to listen to the song, but I would never like sit down to stream. That's just me. Music show wins really don't determine how good a group is. Some amazing groups haven't yet gotten their first win, but this doesn't mean that they are worse than ones with many wins. Like, that's kind of like as the one before. If you have like really dedicated fans. I agree with
that, but I also agree that like it helps the group because it shows the company that they can achieve something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We don't know the idols, and we never will, because they can act totally different in real life. So no, you don't know anything about your idol. I agree to a like certain degree. Like, you will never know them like personally. I feel like if you are around cameras like 24/7, you will definitely show some of your personality. And I don't think like that most of them are like the complete opposite of what they show, but there are definitely also like personality traits and like opinions they may have that you will never know.
Yeah.
It's not an unpopular opinion exactly, but I think Sangyeon is terribly underappreciated as a vocalist in the K-pop community. I don't really like when a photo card isn't a selfie or has a border on it. I have never thought about that.
Me neither.
This shouldn't be unpopular, but member pricing should be illegal.
Yes.
K-pop albums should not be more than $25 max. Yeah.
Like, welcome to living in Austria, where everything is even more expensive. So I agree.
We need to stop comparing groups to each other, and not because it isn't fair, but because it's just stupid. Yeah. Well, that was it.
Thank you for sending them in. I hope you liked our comments to it and our opinion on it.
Yeah, and if you have any other unpopular opinions, let us know. We could do a part 2. And yeah. We hope we will see you again soon. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye bye.